Okay. Yeah. We are live for Parenting O'Clock. Who is online with me? It's Parenting O'Clock. Another Parenting O'Clock. Parenting O'Clock holds every Thursday by 8 p.m. West African time and 2 p.m. Eastern time for now. So it's another Parenting O'Clock. Who is online with me? How a child feels loved. It's an amazing conversation tonight. So who is online? Yay. Oh, thank you, Instagram. Okay, you're telling followers that. Okay, thank you. Yes, who is online? Let's have this amazing conversation tonight together. Okay. Let me check this. Okay, I think this is better. Okay. How a child feels loved. Who is online? Oh, thank you for joining me. You're the first person. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Where are the rest? Thank you. Where are other parents in here? Okay. Oh, let's start, ma'am. So we don't have to. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. I appreciate everyone in here. Thank you so much. So let's dive in while others join us or some catch replay. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how a child feels loved. This is so key on our journey as parents. We need to understand and see things from our children's perspective, if they are loved, if they feel loved or not. So I'm Olabisi Ajayi of Conscious Parenting Academy. And this is Parenting O'Clock. It's a forum, a platform where we talk about parenting and everything around parenting to be of great help for us on our journey and a great support on our parenting journey. Okay, so today we are looking at how a child feels loved. Like I said, it's so key on our journey as a parent. It makes our parenting journey much more easier. So, and it solves a lot of problem on our journey. Making a child feel loved, that is so key on our journey as parents. So how do we make these children feel loved? Do they really feel loved? At times I hear parents say, after all I've done, with all I've been doing, with so much I'm giving into this parent-child thing, and still it's not cooperating. It's just doing things the way he wants to do it. It's not the child's fault, parents. It's not feeling loved. It's not seeing it that you're loving them. So that is one of the things I want us to pay attention to today. Beyond us showing these children we love them, they need to feel it. They need to see that we truly love them. And it's about them. They need to feel it. Just like in a relationship, you have both parties. Beyond what you feel, how you feel it is another person should be loved. They need to tell you how they will appreciate you to love them, you need to understand how they feel loved so you can communicate your love to them through that means. That is so key. And that's the same thing with the parent-child relationship. Yes, I also do well to tell someone to join us in this amazing conversation. I don't want any parent to miss this conversation. Making your child feel love is so key. It's so key on our journey. Yes, so what does love mean to a child? What does it mean? What does a child understand by love? A child feels loved when they experience this sense of belonging, this sense of security, like they are emotionally secured. They experience that they have this experience of being cared for, being loved, being cared for, being understood. Yes, that you understand them, that they matter in the home. That is what a child sees as being loved, being cared for, that their opinion counts, that their emotions, you understanding their emotions matters to you as well, that they are well valued, they are appreciated. That is how a child sees being loved. So what do we need to begin to do as parents? But before we go into that, I just want to ask us few questions, just like a poll questions before we continue. I know we all love our children. Yes, I know we love them. We cherish them so much. But please, just on a scale of 0 to 5, how well do you love your child? I know you love them. Yes, yes, I'm driving at a point. So please, in the chat, how well do you love your child? How well do you love your child? On a scale of 0 to 5. Okay, 4. That's great. That's amazing. Yes. 5. Okay. Okay. 3. Okay. Yes. At least we all know that, yes, we love our children. Yes, I love my child. I love them so well. So the second question is, how well do you think your child feels loved? So you can, on a scale of 0 to 5 as well, how well do you think your child feels loved? Yes. I'm waiting for our responses. Okay. Not sure. Okay. Okay. 3, not certain. Okay, 4. That's amazing. The goal is to make sure these children feels that we love them. It's beyond us at this point of showing love to a child. They need to see that we love them, that we value them, that we appreciate them. They need to know that they are important to us. So before we go into how to begin to, what we need to do to make our children feel loved, let's briefly talk about why do we need to make these children feel loved? Is it important? Why do we need to make them feel loved? Yes, it helps, it boosts your child's confidence. Parents, when your child feels loved, they become they become so confident of themselves. You see them having this confidence to face you, to talk to, even tell you no. They have this confidence to see the world around them, to do things themselves, because they have this sense of belonging. They have this sense of security around you as parents. And that is one of what we want to achieve on our journey in becoming an advantage to our children. Parents, these children need to feel love in boosting their confidence. And a confident child will thrive. Yes, we've been for some days now, we've been talking about what we need to do as great parents to make our children thrive. And one of this is boosting your child's confidence. Your child needs to be confident of himself to face the world that we are in now. You know, this generation full of distractions, full of different things and enticing. Your child needs to be focused and to be confident of themselves. And one of the ways to boost your child's confidence is showing them love and letting them feel that they are loved, making sure they are feeling that they are loved, filling their love tank. That is one of the ways to show that, to boost your child's confidence, to make sure they are well prepared for what the world holds in store for them. So another reason why we need to build our child's confidence is that it increases their sense of security and builds their trust. Parent, does your child feel safe in your home? Does your child feel secured in your home? Is your morning always chaotic? Like there's always a yelling, screaming, everyone everywhere in the morning? Or when you get back at night, does your children feel safe around you? You know, there was something my mom shared with me while we were growing up. She said what made her change a lot of things on her parenting journey earlier enough, anyways, was that it was a day she was coming back from work, and instead of the two first kids that she had then, instead of them coming to embrace her, they were running away. So she said that was a turning point on her parenting journey. So she became more calm. But at the long run, she chose not to discipline in some parts, which wasn't good enough anyway. So Being calm doesn't mean you shouldn't discipline these children. There's a right way to discipline. And that is why we have this Ditch Yelling for Good, where we're going to be sharing different tools in disciplining these children, different strategies to discipline effectively. Discipline is not in the yelling, in the shouting. Discipline is in structure, is in instructions you're passing and how you're passing it. Discipline is in the tools and skills you're going to be teaching your children. So it's not in the shouting, it's not in the yelling, parents. So please do well to join in for this course and begin to discipline effectively. Not in the shouting or eating a child. All of those corporal punishments damages a child's confidence, damages a child, and it's not even safe for your health as well as parents. So we've talked about 1, it boosts a child's confidence. 2, we also talked about it creates sense of security and trust for your child, which will help them face the world around them with full confidence and will help them build positive relationship out there. So the third one is it secures their emotional well-being. Yes, from how you model to them, they are going to learn how to regulate their emotions as well. And all of this is by showing that you love them. So a child, one of the reasons why you need to make your child feel love is for their emotional regulation. Parents, beyond grades, beyond your child having good grades, having a great score, you need your child to be emotionally stable. Yes, because even with all those grades and you have a child that is emotionally deregulated, it is not a success. So with the grades, we also need to equip them with skills that will help them to be stable emotionally. And one of the ways is to make sure their love tank is full. And that is our responsibility, parents. We need to show them love and to make sure they are feeling loved. Okay, another point is the fourth one is that it helps in their healthy development. There is a research that says it takes 4 hugs for survival every day. It takes 8 hugs for maintenance, then 12 hugs for growth. Anyways, I've been hugging, so please, parents, practice showing love to these children by hugging them. Please hug your children. Show that you love them. Hug them. Use words. Use their love language. We're still coming to that as well. Show them that you love them. It's for their healthy development, for their emotional development, for them to build the right trust and security around us as parents, even for themselves and for great relationship they will be making out there. So number 5, for academic success. Parents, I don't know how we're doing it, where we expect our children to do well in their school after having emotional drama at home already. At times you see us yelling in the morning. Everywhere is full of chaos. We're rushing out in the morning. And we expect them to give their best to be emotionally stable when they get to class. It's not done. So when we show the student this love, making sure their love tank is full, making sure they are feeling loved, it helps them to become positive each day and also give their best in their academics daily. Yes, so before we go into what we need to do to make sure their love tank is full, to make sure they feel loved, the last thing I will talk about, the reasons, is it also help build resilience in them. Resilience is a child facing trouble and bouncing back. Yes, even after facing challenges, still being able to stand. And that is one of what your love to them does. It builds this confidence in them. It helps them to thrive. And that is one of the ways of being an advantage to your children. I know you show them love, but what we are here to pay attention to is, do they really feel loved? Do they really feel loved? Hi, thank you for joining me. So, do they really feel loved? Yes, I know we love our children. We love them, we show them love. But the goal here is to talk about, do they really feel loved? Do they really feel loved? That is the goal. beyond how we hear parents saying, after all I've spent, after all I've done. That is not the goal here. One of the goal of parenting is to see things from their perspective. Do they really see that you love them, that you cherish them so much? Okay, so how then do we begin to make these children feel loved? One is through our unconditional acceptance. We need to accept our children for who they are. Accept the children that has been entrusted in your care. One of the things you want to take off your journey is comparison. Don't compare your child to someone else's child or to even the sibling. Every child is unique. Every child and every individual has their strengths and has their weaknesses. Our duty as parents is to nurture them, to nurture their strength and help their weaknesses. So one of the ways to make a child feel love is to accept them the way they are. Remember, the goal is to nurture their strength and then help their weaknesses. So whenever our children is lagging behind in something, in a task or in one aspect we want them to be good at, it is our responsibility to teach them and help them, not to damage them in the name of discipline or not to shame them. And so it is our responsibility as parents to accept the children we have, accept the child we have. Take comparison of your journey. Comparison doesn't help you appreciate the children you have, and it keeps you on unnecessary race. So, and it doesn't help you bring out the best in your child. And when a child sees that is not appreciated or is not even, that will make him even feel loved, they give up on themselves as well. So please, parents, accept the children you have, and that is one of the ways to make sure they are feeling loved. Accept them, accept their strength, accept their weakness, and build their weaknesses up. So the second one is through their love language. How does a child feel loved? The first one is the unconditional acceptance. Accept your child. Every child is unique. Every child is destined to be great. So the second one is through their love language. When you communicate to your child that you love them through their love languages, it builds your child's confidence. It helps them to be ready to face the world and give their best to whatever they are doing. So, and we have, from research, we have like 5 love languages. We have the physical touch. We have the words of affirmation. We have the acts of service. We have gifts. So they are like 5. There is, every child and every individual has the way they feel loved more. You might have 2 that are pronounced in a child, or you might have 1 that is well pronounced in a child that a child loves. And oftentimes you notice that your child maybe loves hugging you. That might be their strength of love language. They love what they cherish and how they want people to love them. Yours could be that they love when you assist them in making meals or doing their chores. Yours might be that they want you to just keep touching them. They want you to keep hugging them. Yours might be words that immediately you tell your child you're doing great. You encourage them. They feel so appreciated. They feel so loved. And you will get to know this by spending quality time with your children. So one of the ways to make a child feel loved is through their love languages. Through their love languages. Get to know your child's love language and communicate to them that way. It does a lot. It will do a lot for you on your journey as a parent. Know how your child communicates love to you. And from your daily connections with them, you get to know how they feel loved, how they want to be loved as well. So, and please, when you find out what their love language is, please communicate love to them that way often. It secures your child's self-esteem. It makes a child thrive. It makes a child be full of confidence to face whatever comes their way, and it sets them up for success. So, and that's one of the ways of giving the best to your journey. So another way to make a child feel love is your attention and presence. I know we all have our schedule. We have things we want to do every day, but at the same time, these children needs our attention. These children needs our presence. So please, in all of our busy schedule, please let's find time daily to spend time as a family with these children. It does a lot for them. And children will thrive when you're present, parents, and when you connect with them. So please do well to have time daily that you connect with these children, that you listen more. One of the ways to pay attention is to listen to them. Listen to how their day went. Listen to their worries. Listen to what they are passing through. You need to be there to listen to them. That is one of the ways, a great way a child feels loved. So another way is through physical touch. Like I said in the introduction, we need hugs for survival, for maintenance, and for growth. So please do well daily to hug your children. Affection, physical touch. Hug them, tell them you love them. And yes, when was the last time your child heard from you that you love them? We need to tell these children that we love them. Tell them I love you. So when they hear that outside, it doesn't seem as a big deal to them. Let them hear you say to them, I love you daily. It's good. It's for their own safety. It's for their security. It's for their own emotional well-being. So please tell it to your child. Tell it to your child that you love them. Say it to them daily. Let them hear that from you daily. Okay, so another way a child feels love is through praise and encouragement. Write a letter of encouragement to your child. Is a way to communicate with them, especially those that loves words of affirmation. That would do you a lot when you get to discover what your child loves language is. Please write letters of encouragement to them. Write to them. Let them know that you love them, you appreciate them. And even around the house, when they are doing their chores, the family responsibility, or doing things around the house, trying to meet up with schedules, appreciate their effort, celebrate their effort. And please, not praising the child. Because when you praise the child, there's a way it helps them have a fixed mindset and believes that it just comes natural like that. And they don't need to put in any effort in what they are doing. So celebrate their effort and encourage them in doing more, putting more. This is one of the ways to set your child up for success. Okay, so another way to make a child feel love is through our consistency in the home, in whatever structure we've built around our home. And this is me telling us, if you haven't gotten the structure guide, it's free. It's available on our seller accounts. Please check through the link in bio and download the free guide of creating structure around your home. A child feels loved when the home is predictable. And one of the ways to make your home predictable is through the structure you have put in place in your home. So please do well to put structure in your home and make your child feel secured, make them feel loved. Because they need to know what your reactions is when they make this particular mistake. They need to know how daddy and mommy will react to every of their mistakes. And that is what we want to do. That's one of the ways we are making our environment predictable. They need to know what is expected of them. Is one of the ways to show them that you love them. Putting routines, structure around your home is one of the ways to show a child that you love them. They might not like it at first, but one of the ways to set them up for success, to create the path for them to thrive, is putting structures in your home. So another way to make a child feel love is to practice empathy. Parents, and I'm so big on this. When your child is throwing tantrums or when your child is crying, it is not the time for us to shut them up and tell them shut up, or demean them, or tell them or beat them. They are going through hard time at that time. Whatever your child is crying over, it might not make sense to you. It does make sense to them. So even if it doesn't make sense to you, practice empathy and listen to what is making them to cry. You practicing empathy is trying to see things from their perspective, trying to see what is making them cry, and going through that period together. All feelings are okay. All feelings are normal. So it is our responsibility to help them feel safe and secured, even in that downtime, even in their hard time. Please, parents, all parents has this empathy. So please if there's nothing you know how to do, like if there's nothing you can do to a situation, please practice empathy. Your child is crying, just validate their emotions, that you know, you see, and you understand why they are crying, that you will feel the same way too if this happens to you. Let them know that you understand why they are crying. Don't just shut your child up. Don't just beat them for crying. It is okay to cry. So practice empathy. That is one of the ways to make a child feel loved. Then quality time as well. Parents, we need to take time off social media platforms for some time daily and connect with our children. Our children loves attention. So oftentimes you see that some children throw some negative reactions, and that is when they get their parents' attention. And when they say that that's the only way they can get your attention, that's what they will keep doing to get your attention, because children loves attention. Children loves attention. So when they want to get your attention, and if you're not giving them this positive attention, they will rather get it through their negative actions. So please, parents, rather than waiting for a negative actions from these children, let's do well to give them this positive attention daily. Even if it's 10-20 minutes daily, please create time daily for your children. They need attention, so they don't seek the wrong attention elsewhere. Okay, so another one is respect. One of the ways a child will feel secure, will feel loved, will feel honored, will feel valued, appreciated, cherished, is through respect. Please, parents, I know you are the dad, you are the mom, but every child deserves our respect. And it's whatever we give to them that they will give back to us as their parents. It is whatever we give to them, they will give back to the world around them. And oftentimes I see parents getting angry because the children are talking to them disrespectfully. But how have you been talking to them? Are you modeling the right thing you want them to do back to you? That is a question for us tonight, parents. Respect your children. Do to them what you want them to do to you, please. And, at times we ask them for what we haven't taught them or what we've modeled to them. So please, keep giving the journey your best. Keep showing that you value them through the way you communicate with them. Show that you respect them, and they definitely are going to reciprocate that back to you and to the world around them. So we've mentioned so many things. The last one is your support and guidance. Children need our support on their journey. So one of the ways they will feel loved is we offering our support. It could be as little as their guidance, our guidance through maybe in their hard times, like when they're having meltdowns, when they're having tantrums, or it could be during their homework for the younger children. It could be different ways we can help them and guide them through in their daily activities. There are different ways we can make children feel loved. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so there are different ways we can make our children feel loved. We've mentioned through unconditional acceptance, accepting your children, accepting your child for who he is, who they are, or who you've seen him to be. Every individual has strength, has weaknesses. So their strength we should nurture, and their weakness we should help build it up. So that is one of the ways of for a child to feel loved. It is beyond us saying we love our children. I love them. Don't you know I love you? They need to feel love for their confidence, for their self-esteem, for their security, for their sense of worth. These children need to feel loved. And one of the ways to feel love is we accepting them unconditionally the way they are. When a child sees that you accept them for who they are, they feel loved. And we want to make them feel love on this journey because it's so key on our journey for our children to thrive. Then we also talked about through their love language. We discussed the 5 love languages. We have the physical touch. We have the words of affirmation. We have the words of affirmation, physical touch. They are like 5, yes. words of encouragement like that. So different love languages. Get to discover your child's love language and use it to communicate to them that you love them. It does a lot for your child. So then we also talked about your attention. Children loves attention and your presence. So be present with your children. Create time for them daily and let them feel loved. Yes, it's so key for them. Then we also talked about physical touch, affection and physical touch. Hug your children. They need it for survival. You as well need it. Everyone needs it. So hug your children. Use words of affirmation for them. Let them know you love them. Say it. Let them know you love them. So they don't hear it and it becomes a big deal for them out there. So we have praise and encouragement. Encourage them. Praise their effort when you see. Not the child, please. So then we have consistency and boundaries around your home. It makes the child feels loved. Yes. That they know that the environment is predictable. Then we have empathy. Empathize with your child when they are having tantrums, when they are having meltdowns. Then we have quality time. We have respect and support. So these are ways we can make our children feel loved. Your child feeling loved is so key on your journey as parents. So, and that is what we have for tonight. Please do well to keep giving your best to this journey. Keep showing that you love your children and keep making sure they are feeling loved. So you might be asking that, how do I get to know if my child is feeling that, knows that I love them? You will get to know that through your daily connection with them. And you can as well ask them tonight or anytime. Ask them, how do you know mommy loves you? Do you know mommy loves you? Do you know daddy loves you? Hear from them, listen to them. So if they're telling you, yes, I know you love me. So how do you know? Let them say. From what they are saying, you will get to know what their love language is. And from how they show that they love you as well, you will get to know their love language. And please, when you know their love language, please keep communicating more to them. Through that means you're filling up their love tank. And when a child's love tank is full, they will thrive. You're setting them up for success. They are full of confidence and trust to sail the world, to face the world with whatever comes their way. So, and that is one of the ways to become a great advantage to your child, to your children. So, thank you for that. Thank you for the kind words. So, I don't know if you have any question. Do you have any question? That is what we have for tonight. How a child feels loved. Yes, a child needs to feel loved for them to thrive. So how does a child feel loved? We've talked about that. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so I don't know if you have any question here. Okay, no question. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the comments. Okay, so please, let's do well to keep giving our best to this journey. And Parenting O'Clock holds every Thursday by 8 p.m. West African time and 2 p.m. Eastern time. So please do well to catch me again next week for another amazing conversation of Parenting O'Clock. Do have an amazing evening, parents. Thank you so much.